In this video, I'm going to show you how to make oatmeal chocolate chip Craisin cookies that are absolutely delicious. Hang around. Good morning, fellow bakers. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to make some amazing oatmeal cookies. Here's what you're going to need to make this. Cup of flour, a cup and a quarter of oatmeal. You're going to need a quarter teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter cup of granulated sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of dried cranberries, half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could use milk chocolate chips if you like them. You could even use dark chocolate chips. And we have a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract. We're going to start with mixing the flour, baking soda, and the salt. I always cover my salt here because it is so humid here. Then we're going to whisk those together until we know they're mixed up well. And then we're just going to set that aside for a few minutes. What we're going to do now, we have one stick of butter in the stand mixer bowl, and we're going to cream that with our sugars. So we're going to add a quarter cup of granulated sugar, and a half cup of brown sugar. We're going to let that cream for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, that's pretty well blended, so now we're going to add an egg, and the vanilla extract. Then we're going to turn it back on and let that beat for another minute or so. Then we're going to scrape down the sides. Then on low speed, we're going to add our flour and other dry ingredients. Then what we're going to do is add our remaining ingredients. We're going to go with oatmeal, chocolate chips, and dried cranberries. And we're just going to let them mix a couple of seconds. And that's it. Now we're going to make sure everything is distributed properly. Then we're just going to cover the bowl and put it in the refrigerator for a half hour or so, so that it is cooled, because cooling it lets us make the cookies more uniformly and they won't flatten out as much. Now they're off to the refrigerator. Okay, our dough is out of the refrigerator. It's pretty stiff now. And we're going to make it into cookies. I use the scoop, roll it in my hands, and then try to put 8 cookies on a sheet. If it spreads a lot, you can't really do that. Maybe 6. And I speeded it up here so that it isn't so painful to watch. And this pan's headed off to the oven. It's a 350 degree oven. It cooks for about 11 minutes. While that's cooking, we're going to fill up some more pans of cookies. There are quite a few pans because I actually made a double batch here, so there's 4 pans. Flatten them out a little bit, although it really didn't seem to make a difference, so I only really didn't do it again. Now they're all done. We're going to pull them out of the oven. move them over to the cooling rack. And I'm going to taste one. They are really good. If you're looking for a different cookie that is really, really good, this is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.